Yo, what it do? It's your boy Stevie J from SJ Got the Juice TV. We got an important video for you today. Recently, a young lady went missing out of Beaumont, California. A pregnant lady at that. One of her cousins came on Clubhouse today to say that she hasn't really received any help from the local PD, only local attention from the local media. No national attention on this story. This story's been out for a while. No national attention has been given to it. She's even reached out to a few big name media platforms, and so far she hasn't received any responses. So she came on Clubhouse to see if we could help her get the word out. So please share this video. I posted a few links in the description. If you know anything or have heard anything, please contact your local law enforcement. We'll get to the content. I'll be back at the end to let you know what I think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell for your boy. Let's go.
And we got a situation here. We got a missing person.
Oh, damn.
She's 9 months pregnant. I don't know. Keita, how do you say the young lady's name?
So her cousin is on the stage, Nene. We were talking about it in another room. Cajairah lives in California, and she's been missing since February. And Beaumont police took 30 days to look for her, and still to this day she is missing. No reports of a birth of a baby. And I know it's a bunch of reports of, the other missing young lady on the freeway, but we got a woman in California with a baby somewhere and she's missing. So Nene, I asked Wack, could I bring you in here since that is your cousin and you could tell them exactly what's going on.
Thank you, Wack, for the space. Thank you, Keita.
And know this, Mimi, when you on this floor, it's about 50 YouTubers down there. This shit gonna go viral. So it's the reason why Keita brought you in here. She know whatever you about to say is finna be plastered on YouTube everywhere. So all my YouTubers, I'm asking y'all definitely put some light on this as an individual clip outside of the overall morning show. And I need this shit everywhere.
Y'all in here, Wack? We got them all in here right now?
Yeah, they in
Yep,
here.
yep.
Let's
Do
do it.
y'all mind if I pin the link?
Y'all can do whatever you want.
So I really appreciate y'all. My cousin was 9 months pregnant on February 23rd when she went missing in Beaumont, California. And there's a lot of discrepancies about when the police were actually called, but she was in the car with her parents. They pulled over at the Jack in the Box. There was some arguing, and Cajairah stepped out of the car and walked away. We know that she was caught on over 20 cameras, and her parents claim they were not able to find her after that. Now, the police claim that her parents called them the next day, right? So, and they filed a voluntary missing persons report on her because of whatever her parents told the police. The police waited. So March 22nd and 23rd, they did a full command post with cadaver dogs, ATVs, drones, police on horses, and searched that whole area because if you look up the Jack in the Box in Beaumont, it's like all fields over there. And right now, all that shit is on fire. Like all of it is on fire.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
So the fields look like grass, but it's actually like swamp, and it'll go up damn near to your knees. So that's why they were searching. We even called the fucking animal control or whatever it's called out there to check and see if the coyotes had even had contact with humans, and they hadn't. So we know that like there's still footage, a still photo of her walking away from the car because the police will not release the actual footage for whatever reason. But we know that the direction she was walking with the Jack in the Box on her right side is barbed wire. She would have to turn back around and walk right past her parents' car or go around the Jack in the Box drive-through, and then she would have ended up on the opposite side of of her parents' car. So they had to have turned around and just drove away from her. So I'm not saying her parents are suspects. I know this is an active police investigation, but we know the police refused to do a press conference. The FBI has been involved since March 7th. And there's a lot of shit that's shady about this story. Where did she go? She's 9 months pregnant. She's wearing slides. It's 30-degree weather. She's not dressed for the weather. It snowed that morning, and it was about to snow again at 1 a.m. And it snowed damn near every day for a month and rained every day after that. And There's no sighting of her. There's no, so basically the police will put out to hospitals like a demand to report type of thing. And so there's been no records of like a Jane Doe giving birth. There's no John Doe babies because the baby was a little boy. He was supposed to have been born March 29th, which is why I called the FBI and filed a missing persons on the baby, which prompted the FBI to call me and say, hey, we've been working on this case for 7 days already. But Beaumont PD will not do a press conference, which causes the press to not cover this story, because if there's no updates, they're not going to keep repeating the same story over and over and over again. We got the story on ABC7, but that's only local to Los Angeles. And then NBC picked it up, KTLA 5 picked it up, but again, these are all local news, not the nation. And so we need to get it out there, because if somebody sees her face, then they can report. So there's a lot of discrepancies online. Viola Davis posted this shit because it's called Black Girl Gone podcast. They did something on her. TikTok has done a lot of stuff on her. And Viola Davis reposted it and got us over 1 million views on the case. We have a Facebook group called Finding Cajairah. We just outed her baby daddy. A lot of these little couch detectives, they're not doing any fucking searching, because if they looked on the internet, they would have way more information. But if you want to do a story on her, I have so much information that's not public, because I have been actively working this case with the FBI, with Beaumont PD, with private investigators that we've hired, with missing advocates. And so there's a lot of details
Well,
that
you
people are
here
not
now,
covering.
mama. Let's get it
I
cracking. We ain't
appreciate it.
rushing you. We ain't
Did you
rushing
guys
you,
check the
man.
res over there? Because you know they got the reservation over there. Have you guys went up in the reservation over there and all that shit? Because I'm from out this.
That shit
I mean,
private. The reservation
Yeah, we
private.
you.
can't get on the reservation, but we did get on the Scientology Go base. And they have already been looking for her. They've already had her missing person flyers, and they said they have not seen her, because people do go missing that walk past their Go base. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So they claim that they have not seen her. They could be hiding her. We'll never know. You know what I mean? There is a homeless encampment over there. We've searched that. We searched the dump. It's been searched all over there. That area is so highly trafficked with trucks and cars that she could have gotten into a car, but surveillance footage would have seen that. We know for a fact the FBI has taken all of the DVRs from the ARCO, from the school, from the Jack in the Box. They've spoken with the neighbors from her actual block in Moreno Valley, because she's from Moreno Valley.
Are you talking about the Jack in the Box on Highland Spring?
No, it's called One. The street is called One and
First
Beaumont
Street?
Avenue.
Yeah, that's First
And
Street. Okay,
Beaumont.
I know where
Yeah.
you're talking.
Next to the Arco, I think there's a Subway over there, something like that. But yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like only a couple of things could have happened. She could have hitchhiked, maybe, but they would have seen that. And then the police flyer would say last seen in this vehicle. It's not saying that. It's saying she exited her parents' car after getting into an argument and walked away. But in the BOLO, which is not made public, but I have details of what that BOLO says, it says the car pulls up, there's an argument inside the car, Cajairah exits the car and walks away, and the car pulls off. But there's also discrepancies because her parents have put out several different stories about what happened that night, which only make them look mad suspect. They never released who the baby daddy was publicly, but we found his ass. We know he gave his DNA over to the police, and he's cooperated with the police, but he's a piece of shit, so fuck him. So we recently outed him on our Facebook group page called Finding Cajairah.
Hold on. Do you have a personal Instagram?
I do.
What
I
is
can
it?
send it to you. And I ain't gonna tell you publicly because I
Well,
work in the
text it to
entertainment
me, Keita.
industry. Okay.
Keita, text it to me.
Okay.
You about to go viral anyway, because I'm finna put some pressure on some people.
Yeah, we're gonna go viral with
Yeah.
this shit right here.
Oh, no, I'm finna put some pressure on some people. Keita, send me
She
that right
been
now.
reaching out to the Shade Room and Neighborhood Talk and Hollywood Unlocked, and they're not responding to the emails to
Hollywood
actually pick up
Unlocked
the.
gonna cover it today, because I'm gonna call them and cover it. Who else?
Yeah, none of them
TMZ
are picking it up.
TMZ, no, and this has been for months, and they have not responded to me.
Hollywood
Not,
Unlocked gonna pick it up today. I'm gonna call Jason. That's
oh,
done.
that would be
Text
amazing.
me her Instagram. Cause
Nene, send it to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to
I'm
you
finna
later.
put somebody in the trick bag right now.
The thing on what?
There's just so much information. It's just it's a lot of shady shit going on. And her parents recently went right before 4th of July. They went on ABC7 and they did an interview, and it was a totally different story than they've ever told before. What else? They have her parents have a reward that expired June 30th, which is weird. Why does a reward expire? They do have a GoFundMe. I would suggest not donating to that GoFundMe because I don't know what the fuck that GoFundMe is for. It's just a lot of shady shit. If you go on the Facebook page of Beaumont PD, Cajairah's older brother has attacked people constantly, even said, I know what the fuck happened to her. I'll never tell you. Like, if you post anything about his sister, he'll cuss you out. Her parents have never posted a missing persons flyer on her on any of their social media pages, nor has her sister, nor has her brother. And then once we did our Finding Cajairah Facebook group, then her parents made an Instagram page called Find Cajairah and a Facebook page called Find Cajairah, but their comments are turned off. They don't want you guys to put any comments because in every TikTok video, because we read all the comments, it could be 1,000 comments, we read every single one because it might lead to a tip. But in every single thing that somebody posts about this case, they all say the parents did it or where's the baby daddy. So we outed the baby daddy and the parents just turn their comments off. But you can leave comments, ask questions, or try to volunteer or help in the Finding Cajairah Facebook group page.
I think she sent the IG to your back channel, huh?
Did she? Hold on. You know me, Keita.
I gotta send it to Wack right now.
Where's she at on the stage?
She's at the
Nikki,
bottom.
Nene?
Yeah, say
I see her.
Nene.
I see her.
Hold on, let me send you my
I see her.
right now, Wack. I'm never on Instagram. I forgot my fucking handle. Where the fuck?
Yo, your boyfriend calling you. Come get the phone.
I'm screaming.
Hold on, I'm sitting right now.
Hey, Nene, I got a quick question. I know you're always on here.
Yeah.
What took you so long to come over here? And because you know how Wack has it like that. Did you just try to do it on your own or something like that? You guys were trying to do it the way you were going?
Well,
Attention.
it's so much shit going on. Like, there's so many discrepancies. There's so many lies.
They all think I'm
crazy.
crazy until they get to know me.
No, but I work in entertainment. I know so many celebrities. I have not been wanting to get nobody involved because as the case was evolving, this shit has been wild and crazy. And I had to take a stance against my own family members to be like, this shit ain't right. I'm working with the police on this. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I have private investigators. I have missing advocates that we diligently work thousands of hours on this case, and we feed the police leads because the police be doing dumbass shit. Like this one guy posted Finding Cajairah on his Facebook page because he's in the Beaumont area. Somebody wrote, hey, I was coming home from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I was driving on the 1, and I saw a girl off the side of the road who looked disheveled. She had a big belly, like maybe she was either pregnant or just giving birth, and she was digging through some trash, and it was 1 o'clock in the morning. I didn't want to pull over because I had my little kid with me in the car.
Okay,
so,
there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about to go up.
So we
about
called
to go up, Nene.
I appreciate you so much, Wack, because this shit has not really been getting no coverage besides, what we send out, but like the mainstream media does not want to cover it because there's no updates. And then Viola Davis blew it up and we got 1 million views, but that really is not helping us. We need more people of our demographic to be looking out for her. She's only 22 years old. And she could be any fucking where at this point. But also, too, if there's no record of a birth, there's no movement on her visas or credit cards, nothing in her name, and the FBI is on it, we know they probably more than likely looking at the parents and suspects.
To YouTube land, everybody on Clubhouse, I just I reposted what Keita sent me, the missing persons thing with her name and all the information. And for the caption, I put everything on Clubhouse isn't drama. This is a Clubhouse message I just got. Let's band together and help. Her cousin is on Clubhouse right now saying her aunt and uncle is involved. Beaumont PD took 30 days to look for her, and she's still missing. Tag, Unwind with Tasha K. I expect you to help put some light on this situation. Everything can't be the bullshit. The young lady is available to talk. Surely you would like to speak with her. Her IG is this, and I tag Beaumont PD. So this shit finna go up. The blog's gonna grab it because I've been attacking Tasha K. So I'm gonna use that attention to put the attention on this, and hopefully she does the right thing. She has an audience.
You
Thank
small.
you so much. Oh, and Beast, you asked me why I didn't reach out to Wack. But it was also because, like I was saying, it's been such a crazy ass ride. We really didn't know what the fuck was going on for a minute. But also, too, Clubhouse is so fucking negative, and I work in the entertainment industry. I literally produce television, and sometimes I work with kids and shit. And I just didn't want to be doxxed in that way. But like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm like looking for my cousin, and I can't do everything on my own. But also, too, just to let y'all
Nah, you
know,
be alright. Yeah, don't
I
nobody
appreciate
fucking
you.
with. And
You
listen,
part of us.
You're the
Clubhouse
only
only
one
gets.
that know who I really am at this point.
Let me tell you something. Clubhouse only gets negative if you're negative.
That's a fact.
If you just chilling and you just a voice of the personality, you'll never have no problems. But what happens is people get comfortable on here and they start chiming in and saying shit and doing shit, and then the motherfuckers say, "Oh, you want to play that game?" And then they introduce them to some shit, and then they start doing the Karen shit. Oh my God, no! You went your ass across the street. Okay, you went over there fucking with them people. Them people been crossed the street, ain't said a word. Actually, they wave at you when you walking down the street. Now you want to go over there throwing rocks in their motherfucking yard, knowing they got 18 pet bulls, 15 convicted cousins as crazy as a motherfucker, and some snipers on the roof. And you done got your little ass bit. And now you want to act like you don't know what's going on. But other than that, the dogs ain't barked at you. They wave. The snipers wave at you from the roof. Hey, Nene, how you doing? You headed home? Yeah, okay, great. But then now you want to start throwing rocks and busting their windows and shit and poisoning their dogs. Something gonna happen. Clubhouse is what you make of it. Straight up. That's what it is.
Fact.
But you can find it. I will tell you this. Whatever you looking for, you can surely find it on our side of Clubhouse.
And that's our video. So like I said in the beginning, please share this video on any of your social media platforms. If you know anything, heard anything, seen anything, please contact your local law enforcement and let's see if we can bring this young lady home. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell for your boy. Until my next video, I'm out.